The National Museum in Kraków is the oldest and largest museum in Poland. It was opened in 1879. It remains an institution with the largest number of collections, buildings and permanent galleries in the category of Polish national museums. The collection of the institution included about 1 million items, and our mission is to popularize them. The museum exhibits have been distributed in 12 branches. The most popular is located in the Cloth Hall at Krakow's main square. Since the 13th century, there were textile stores there. Today, the Gallery of Polish Art of the 19th century is one of the most famous museum galleries in Poland. Among the branches, the main building also has a unique function. There are as many as 3 permanent galleries. The first one, called Arms and Uniforms in Poland, is one of the largest exhibitions in the country, presenting the former militaria. We have placed here over 2,000 exhibits, including souvenirs of great events and people that are the most important for Polish history. The second permanent exhibition is the largest, the Gallery of Decorative Art in Poland. In stylishly arranged interiors, we present almost 4,000 items, including a collection of goldsmithery, fabrics, clothes, furniture, ceramics and glass, supplemented by a unique collection of musical instruments and Judaica. The third permanent part of the building is the Gallery of Polish Art of the 20th and 21st century. Here we present a panorama of all important artistic phenomena of that time. In 2021, the space of the gallery will be open to visitors in a refreshed and modern form. Another unusual branch is the Bishop Arazm Palace. The residence was built at the beginning of the 16th century, and in 1996 it was transferred to the National Museum in Kraków. In the palace, you can admire complementary collections. The first is the art of Old Poland, 12th to 18th century, with the most important part being the Gothic paintings and sculptures, including the fascinating Madonna of Kruszlowa. The second permanent exhibition is the Orthodox art of the Old Polish Republic, where we present an impressive collection of icons, one of the oldest and most valuable collections in Orthodox church painting available in Central Europe. Among our galleries, there is also an exhibition that shows the history of Polish minting and medal making. It is located in the palace of Emmerich Chapski, the most remarkable Polish collector and numismatist, as well as a bibliophile, collector of graphics, works of art and Polish memorabilia, who gathered a valuable collection of coins, medals and banknotes. His collection currently consists of more than 100,000 items. At the back of the palace, there is a beautiful garden, which has maintained its 19th century character. Nearby, in 2017, the Yusef Chapski Pavilion was opened. Its most important part is the permanent exhibition about the life and work of the grandson of Count Emmerich Chapski, an artist, writer, and major in the Polish army. The exhibition combines the traditional form thanks to the use of multimedia equipment, which allows to admire the archive materials and the biography of Yusef Chapski. The pavilion also contains a reconstruction of a room from Maison Lafitte near Paris, where the artist had lived for over 40 years. The room was transferred from France with all its original equipment: furniture, souvenirs, books, even doors and windows. Another unique biographical branch is located in a Kraków tenement house where Jan Matejko, the most outstanding Polish painter of historicism, collector and monument lover, was born, had lived with his family, had been creating and died. Today the collection in the Jan Matejko house includes about 6,000 exhibits. They include items of everyday use, souvenirs of the artist and his relatives. The museum also owns the Yusef house, a young Poland painter and graphic artist, creator of polychromy and stained glass. In 1986, the artist's descendants donated the property to the National Museum to establish the painter's biographical museum. The collection was enriched with gifts and deposits from the family, including Mehoffer's works, oil paintings, drawings, graphics, decorative projects, or stained glass. The exhibition is complemented by an adjacent garden designed and used by the artist. Nearby is our other branch, the Chapski house. It owes its name to the family who donated the museum building. In 1928, it was adapted to the exhibition of works of art. The characteristic, citizenly interior decoration accompanies the temporary exhibitions organized here. From 2013 to 2020, in cooperation with the Wisława Szymborska Foundation, we presented here the collection of the Polish poet and Nobel Prize winner, her collages, trinkets, books and items from her apartment. In autumn 2021, the Chapski House will host the permanent exhibitions of Polish architecture and design of the 20th and 21st century. Another historical place which has received a new look thanks to the museum is the so-called Old Granary. The historic 17th century building, which used to hold grain for sowing, will house the European art collection until 2021. Next, there will be a permanent exposition awaited by the Kraków citizens and admirers of the Young Poland period, devoted to the work of Stanisław Wyspiański, one of the most recognizable Polish artists. The modernization and reopening of the Princess Czartoryski Museum in 2019 was a great success and a great cultural event. The permanent exhibition presents Poland's most valuable and distinctive art collection in Europe. It contains such outstanding works as Lady with an Ermine by Leonardo da Vinci, or Landscape with the Good Samaritan by Rembrandt von Rijn. However, the Czartoryski collection is primarily a collection of souvenirs presenting the history of Poland, works of sacred art, or the Far East. Everything can be admired in the Palace complex, consisting of 26 exhibition rooms. In 2021, the Ancient Art Gallery will be reopened in the branch. An equal part of the Czartoryski's collection is a rich collection of books, which consists of over 200,000 volumes exhibited in the Princess Czartoryski Library. A branch of the National Museum also became the building of the former Cracovia Hotel, a great example of post-war modernism. Ultimately, it will house a permanent gallery of design and architecture and become a new center of cultural life in the city. We currently organize concerts and artistic, educational and entertainment events here. Apart from Kraków, in Zakopane the museum has another unique branch. This is the Villa Atma, a classic example of the Zakopane style, which Stanisław Witkiewicz introduced to the architecture. The villa, built as a guest house, today serves as a biographical museum of Karol Szymanowski, an outstanding composer. The branch shows his contacts with Zakopane and the folklore of the Podhala region, collects his personal belongings, and also houses a reconstruction of Szymanowski's office. The National Museum in Kraków is not only an institution which carries out its mission through the dissemination of Polish and world art or activities involving the care of our collection. We would also like it to be a place that meets the needs of our customers. Through the organization of exhibitions, educational and social activities, we want to create a place open to all who wish to be our guests. You're welcome to come.